Good evening, Greg here, burning at both ends, burning on the back end of Wednesday. It's 10:58 p.m. Pacific. It is the 14th of November, 2018. And as you all know, I'm a huge fan of Gary Vee. Today's his birthday. Happy birthday, Gary. Saw all your Instagram Live and your Facebook Live stuff going on today, and congrats on Empathy Wine. That looks awesome. I know you'll crush it, so excellent work and best of luck with that endeavor. And as far as my own endeavors, so Fundraise Up, my side hustle. Today was one of those days, right? So we got 7 weeks left in the year. I've been on this push since the beginning of October to really just crush the end of the year with Fundraise Up. And today was one of those awesome days where a whole bunch of things just kind of came in, that just were the result of a lot of like hard work and being in the grind and patience and persistence and hitting my network for introductions, and just like a whole bunch of things just showed up today. Had a really powerful call with a potential customer, and then one customer that I've been working on for several weeks got a really good introduction and going to the next level there, and then one very new customer that I'm looking for an introduction to. It looks like that's going to be happening soon. So just really cool to see 3 different customers at 3 different phases in the sales process. One kind of close to the end, one kind of in the middle, and one at the beginning. And it's just it's those days where you're like, oh, this is awesome. This is like the result of just head down grinding since October. Actually, it's not since September. What am I talking about? October. August is when I started. So August was the training month. September began, the sales push. And so, anyway, it all kind of doesn't matter too much, but I'm just like in the middle of the grind, in the middle of working on my process, working on, filling the pipeline. And, just today was just one of those really cool days. I would say it's analogous to when you start working out and it's like that 6th week and the 3rd day of the 6th week when you're walking by the mirror and you look over and you kind of see that tricep popping out a little bit, or you look a little slender, or your chest looking a little bigger, or whatever it is, right? It was like one of those days. Awesome day. So and then as far as the 9 to 5 goes, actually today was a great day for that too. So I've been working on some resource management for my team, and so we had a big meeting today. And I thought we really, I don't want to say we turned the corner yet on the process, but I think we really, I would say we kind of turned the corner on defining the process. And this is like the toughest part about doing something like this, is like going through the effort to kind of interview folks, get feedback, understand what worked before, what didn't work before, what's working now, what's not working now, what they think will work in the future. Just kind of getting the lay of the land. And then developing a process, kind of throwing it at the team, seeing what happens with it, and then kind of getting past that into, now we're kind of getting into like criticism and critiques of what we're trying to do. And this is actually, it's funny because this is like the most difficult part, because it's kind of a little bit painful, because it's like I put effort in and now getting some criticism, I have to change some things, but it's like, you know what, push the ego to the side. Everyone's giving feedback for the betterment of the team, and so now it's a matter of just kind of almost like shutting up and just love the process, love getting punched in the face, and then just moving through it and taking that criticism and implementing changes and trying those out, and just kind of letting the ego just kind of, I don't know, sit in the sideline and just watch for a little bit, because it's so easy for the ego to like jump in and start messing with things. Oh, you know better. What does that guy know? Why is he talking? All that little stuff shows up. And so one of my struggles is just kind of keeping that like internal chatter to a minimum, right? And just kind of breathing deep and being like, you know what, this feedback is for the betterment of the team. This is going to all make us better. Like 6 months from now, we're going to be in the thick of it, and we're going to be executing and just crushing it. And so, but just getting some compliments from the team feels really good. I think that we're moving in a great direction, and I'm just excited, to kind of like join this team and like have an impact like this, and And evidently this is something that they've been looking for quite some time. Some resource management, and I have to admit, resource management's a tough thing. It is a tough thing because everyone thinks, at least in my experience, that there's some magical tool out there that will just do it, right? And I've seen lots of ads for these tools, but I think it's the team and the process and the ability to continue to refine the process and the willingness of people to show up to execute on the process. Because it's like, you can't refine the process unless people start executing on it. And people will only start executing on it if something is developed, a process is developed that they can start using, right? And then they, essentially the team will break it at some point, and then we'll fix it, and then they'll break it again, and then we'll fix it again, So but you need the willingness of the team to show up, to walk through that process and try it, even if, because not everyone's going to be in agreement with all the details of the process, right? But it's about the team showing up, trying it, breaking it, fixing it, breaking it, fixing it, and if everyone's main goal is for the team to execute better, to get to a new level of understanding what we're doing, why we're doing it, and what we need to do it, I think we're in good shape. And it's interesting because it's not just my own ego, but it's the egos of almost everyone involved, right? And that's where the tough thing comes in, because that's impossible to control. I cannot control that. I cannot control anything outside myself. So, but anyway, 9 to 5, getting having some good traction there, as far as the resource management goes, and I think we're getting in, covering some really cool ground with this. This is because it's a very subtle, not straightforward, kind of thing to handle. You got a lot of personalities on this team, a lot of smart people, and it's just a matter of kind of being that glue to keep everyone together, keep us moving forward. So, and I'm psyched to be in a position where I can be that glue. I think that this is one of my strengths. So, so I think we'll wrap there. So this channel is all about my journey as an aspiring entrepreneur. The things I'm trying, the things I'm moving through, the experiences I'm having, my 9 to 5, my side hustle. It's going real well. This has been an amazing year. And I'm just so excited for the next 10 years, the next decade. I'm on this tremendous path. Part of me is a little bit frustrated that I didn't get on this path earlier, but at the same time, maybe it wasn't right. Maybe actually, I know for a fact, because I would have been on the path earlier, right? So it's fascinating how life is. So this is my about my journey. So if you like what you hear, subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you think, tell me what you'd like to hear, what you don't like hearing. If I can help you in any way, let me know. I would love to give it a shot. I want to be of service. So comment down below, let me know what I can do to help you. And I think that's about it. So check out the description. There are some cool links down there. The beat in the background is written by G Money, my alter ego. I write these beats. They're on SoundCloud. Check them out if you like that kind of thing. There's a link down below. My morning ents will be there. And I'm doing a whole 5-part series this week on ents, all around my 4 pillars: organization, clarity, sequencing, action. So check those out. So and then it's time to hit the sack pretty soon. So y'all be good, get some rest, wake up tomorrow, crush it, light it up, do great things, inspire folks, and I will ent you in the morning.